Everyone, it's Vian here. Today I'm doing a review on this very famous Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I have it in the color Dawn. Is that right? I tried a couple colors. Yeah, 2W1 Dawn. And I went to the counter and got the shade match, and so this is what they said my color was, and the bottle is right here. This foundation is just so popular all over YouTube, and it's been I've heard it so long ago, but I just never got myself to try it, and I finally caved in. And actually, I'm glad I got it when I got it, because there was an extra 15% off, like still going on right now, and I got it for extra 15% off. So like my other videos, I'm going to do this side of my face with a beauty blender, and today I'm actually going to be using this brush right here on my other side, so that's kind of exciting. This is from a kit that I got from AliExpress, and it comes, let me get it and show you. It comes with a bunch of brushes right here, and I used some of it on my eyes today, and that totally failed, so I didn't get the eye look that I was going for today, but I'll have to play around with that a little bit more. And this is blending out really nicely with my beauty blender here. And this is supposed to be a Frost Skin type, 15-hour staying power. Look fresh and flawless through heat, humidity. It won't change color or smudge or come off on clothes. Lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. Medium buildable coverage. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing it as right here, and I'm definitely going to build it up. So I'm pouring a little bit more out, and I'm going to go get me a pump, because I know matte pumps fit this, and so I'm going to go get a pump because I can't stand the pouring out. That's the reason why I stopped using, or I don't use the Maybelline Fit Me all the time, because it doesn't have a pump. So I think they should put pumps on these. I don't know why they don't, but that's okay. I'll just go get a matte pump and put it on there. And so far I'm really liking it. It's covering all of my acne scars, but then it's kind of still light coverage. Just my little blemishes, is like my freckles, are still kind of showing through here. And that was with 2 layers, 2 applications. And so now I'm going to move on to the brush side. I have used a brush like this before, this oval toothbrush brush, but I'm just going to pour some out. Always makes me nervous when I'm pouring stuff out, because like I'm just so accident prone. Okay, so that's how much I got right there. And let's do this. I'm going to put it on my face first and then blend it out. And this brush is really soft, you guys, and I just love color. Although I'm still trying to find out how I'm going to store these brushes though. Of course I want to have them out and, you know, be displayed because they're so pretty, but I'm running out of room. With this brush it's a little bit harder to blend out, but I feel that with the brush, it's covering a lot faster than the beauty blender. So I still have product on my brush right here, and I'm just dabbing it onto my blemish area, and it's covering it up pretty well. Okay, so with the brush, with this brush right here, it's pretty good. I only used one little, you know, I only poured it out one time, and it seems to cover my face pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the coverage, and so I kind of went back in with the brush on this side and just kind of dabbing the area that is kind of poking through that I don't want to be seen, and it's already dried up. So it dries up pretty fast. Either it dries up pretty fast, or this brush like doesn't take any products in there, whereas I think the beauty blender, the sponge, probably takes a lot of product in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and blend this out again since it's still wet, and see what happens. So far I'm really liking the way that the foundation applied on my face, and it's really matte. It's still not dried yet. It's still kind of tacky to the touch, but I really like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my face and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I have my face all done and it is now 10, can you see it? 10:36, there it is. My phone's a little bit dark during the daytime. And I'm gonna go about my day. I have a bunch of errands to do and, you know, just normal stuff, everyday stuff. And I'm gonna go have some lunch with my friends and let's see how this foundation wears. I'm having high hopes for this foundation because I've heard a lot about it. And so I didn't put any primers on as normal, as I normally never do with my foundation reviews, but I'm like so tempted to put this setting spray on there, but then I know this will make it last a little bit longer, so I'm gonna refrain from it, but I want to so bad because it feels, right now it feels kind of dry actually on my face, kind of very different from what I normally feel. And it feels kind of like, I don't know, it feels kind of like tight to the touch, which is kind of a nice feeling. And yeah, so I will, and I did put highlighter on, so that's what the little shiny is right there, but it's not like oily on my face or anything like that, like on my nose and my chin, nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go about with my day and I'll check back with you guys when I get a moment later. I'll talk with you in a little bit. So I am back and it is now 3 o'clock and I think I put my foundation on this morning at 10:30, so it's been 4.5 hours and this is what my face looks like. It looks perfect still, and my highlighter is still there a little bit, but everything else looks perfect. My blemishes, like, is still covered up a little bit here, and I don't have any oil in my T-zone where I normally have like lots of oil. It's looking like it's, you know, held up really well, and I resist, and I didn't spray my setting spray today and so I'm just really happy with how this foundation is looking right now. So I'll check back again with you guys a little bit later. I went and had lunch and did grocery shopping and stuff like that, and so you know, moving around a lot, and it's a nice day out today, so it's not raining here, but let's see how much longer this one holds up. Alright, I'll check back. So I'm back to do a little check-in, and I don't have my phone here with me, but what time is it? It is now 6:50. I don't have my phone here, but I promise you it's 6:50. And it's about 8.5 hours since I've put this foundation on, and it still looks really good on me. The coverage is still there. The oil is seeping through though. I can start to see some oil coming through, but the coverage is still on my face. Everything is still there, just around my nose right here. Like always, this is my problem area where foundation starts to break down first. I'm just seeing a tiny bit of fading, but like even on my cheek area right here, I can still see that there's foundation and there's still coverage right there. And so when I do this right here, I can see the oil on my hand, and same with my nose. So yeah, for 8.5 hours, it's really good, you guys. I think it is one of my favorite foundations for now, and it kind of really reminds me of the recent foundation that I just did a review of the One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory. I think I'm gonna do a video of them side by side because I think they're very comparable with each other. So yeah, this is my check-in, and I will try to do a check-in before I wash my face off, and I'm gonna have dinner. I've been cooking dinner and we're having people over today, and so I will do another check-in before I wash my face off. Alright, I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. So this is my final check-in, and it is now 10:15. You can see, and it has been almost 12 hours since I've worn 24 hours. It's been 12 hours since I've put on this foundation, and I'm ready to take it off, and it still looks awesome on my face. I still have coverage. I am showing oil through a little bit, but not like, I don't feel it being greasy at all. I know that I've sweated. I was cooking and hot, and I've ate in front of like a little warm stove, and so I was sweating and I was hot and all that good stuff. But my face is still intact. It hasn't melted off. My nose, just this area, I've been kind of going like this as well, so I can't really judge from my nose right there, but like this right here, I still have my foundation on, my forehead, and Roland just opened the door, and he decides to make an appearance right there. Anyway, so I love this foundation, and I'm so glad I got it, and I'm definitely going to be comparing it with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. I feel like they kind of do the same thing, so look out for that video. But I would definitely recommend this. There's so many people talk about it. There's a good reason why so many people talk about it. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Alright, I will talk with you guys in my next video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Okay, I'll talk with you soon. Bye.